Hello fellow gamers and welcome back to another Bench Plays video. So today is my review for The Walking Dead 166. I've read the issue, just saying now. If you haven't read this issue yet, then I will leave a spoiler alert because I do not want to spoil the issue for you. But yeah, straight into the issue. Obviously in the last issue we found out that Andrew was bitten and there was a massive discussion on that. Everyone's so worried about her. Like Magna, Eugene, Yumiko, they're so scared, but she says she knows, but they can't dwell on it because obviously the walkers are still heading towards the ocean, so they still have to guide them. But yeah, it does seem a bit bad. But obviously then we exchange to Rick and Negan fighting off some walkers, and then just meeting up with everyone else, Vincent, Sadiq, Annie, just clearing off walkers. And then Carl quickly comes in after Rick kills a walker. The nice reuniting there. That was pretty good. It's just like, obviously the father-son bonding. They haven't really done anything together since like the early issue 130s. Rick obviously wants to know where Maggie is, and then Carl tells him about the hilltop burning down like they did in 161. But obviously that's just how it is. He just mentioned Jesus and Michonne helping Maggie and Dante, and then obviously they're gonna kill more, and then quickly we get a panel of just walkers being shot. That was quite a surprise to me, and I thought, oh, it's gonna be Dwight, but then I realised from the last issue it's Sherry and the Saviors. Yeah, I think Sherry is quite a good leader, but obviously they have Heath, Heath, Dwight and Laura. They are like the three who got captured, and then the Saviors came along just to take all the stuff that the Alexandrians have, and then Rick's just what the hell is this? What's going on? And then obviously Sherry's like, we're through with your little group or your little club anymore. They don't need to be and they don't want to be, so they're through. But obviously then the big turning point was when Sherry saw Negan. And obviously Sherry and the Saviors have been so accompanied with Negan for so long, and obviously Negan has done terrible things. He's like, hi everyone, did you fucking miss me? I missed the fuck out of you. You know Negan is still charismatic and happy to see his fellow old Saviors. And then Dwight fights back, is about to shoot some of the Saviors. Like, they're all at a turning point, which does seem very intense, which is quite good for The Walking Dead because it never actually... I mean, the Whisper War and the Whisper War and All Out War and like the Battle of the Governor, they were pretty intense. And obviously this is just like a low tense moment because obviously the Saviors have came back from like after All Out War, but without Negan. And then Rick just shouts, stop. Don't know if you can really see that well, but obviously he yells stop because he doesn't want the violence to go on. But obviously Dwight's like, you can't trust these people, even though he was a saviour at one point. So, and obviously he has a tear going through his eye, so he doesn't really want to shoot his ex-wife, but obviously he has to do what he has to do. But then Rick knows how to calm down, so like, Dwight, and then he just stops. So it's kind of like, yeah, obviously you see like from that you could tell that Dwight is more like Daryl from the TV show, which is quite a good thing. But then obviously, then we cut to Rick and Sherry just talking, how she wants out, and obviously she starts complaining again. But then she throws the table that they were talking by, and just says, you think you're going to let, like, obviously Sherry doesn't want Rick to intimidate her. That's what she thinks he's trying to do. But obviously they're not. And she's like, he's not even scared. And obviously she's like, she pulls a knife on him, which was a bit of a surprise. So Sherry's actually lost her mind. Rick even says that, have you lost your mind? But then they start fighting. Rick uses his metal arm, which was quite useful, to smash her hand. And then obviously she says Rick Grimes dies today. She nearly chokes him to death, and then he pushes her away. she snaps her neck on the table, which was a death, which I don't know, which was very surprising when I read the issue. But obviously Sherry's now dead. No more leader of the Saviours. But then Rick turns to see Andrea has come home. But obviously, the big shocker, obviously, he says it was an accident. She falls to her knees. Rick's asking, what's wrong? She says, sorry, I lost my balance. He goes, are you okay? And she goes, not really. No, but obviously he's found her bite. But that's the end of the issue. 166, titled No Surrender. It's quite a good issue for the fourth part of the actual trade paperback itself, because Volume 28 is a good issue, and then obviously now we've got to wait for 167, A Certain Doom, which will be out on May 3rd. May 3rd is the first Wednesday of every month if you want to go pick up a copy of The Walking Dead. I buy mine from a comic book shop called Abstract Sprocket in Norwich. It's a really good comic book shop. They are really helpful and really nice people. But obviously, obviously reviewing this issue, it's quite a good issue. And obviously the cover shows like Dwight and John fighting. You can't really see this, but I'll pop an image up on the screen. But obviously you can see like Dwight and John. It was like, telling from this cover, it looks intense. It looks like Dwight and John are gonna have this massive fight. But it's like it's one of those covers that draws you in. And obviously the latest issue, 168, The Road's End, that looks amazing. It just shows Negan and his saviours just bowing before him. It's like he's reasserting his dominance. But this issue cover is kind of like a letdown, because everyone was expecting this massive fight between Dwight and John. Everyone was expecting that, but obviously it's like, it's a shame, because obviously they just find Rick, and then Rick and Sherry talk for about a page or like a couple of pages, and then she dies. I mean, that was quite a shocker in itself, I believe that. And then Andrea come home, and like that cliffhanger at the end, obviously like in 165, we got that massive shocker of Andrea being bit on the neck. That was scary for most comic book readers, because obviously Andrea has been around for pretty much, basically as long as Rick. Issue 2 to 166. But we'll probably she may die in 167 or 168, I do not know, depending how Skybound or Image do this. But anyway, that is, out of 10, I'd say about a 9 out of 10. If they'd cut out the Sherry and Rick talk, and probably, well, they could still put it in, but obviously if they put less of it in and gave us more fight scenes between like Dwight or John, or like massive stalemate, then that would have been perfect. This issue would have been perfect, man. But obviously overall I give it a 9 out of 10. But now obviously we have to wait till next month to witness 167, A Certain Doom, which the cover looks absolutely amazing. It shows like Rick and Andrea. It's like their final moment together. So 167 may be Andrea's death issue. Who knows? It does look scary, but obviously we're gonna have to wait until then. And now obviously The Walking Dead isn't gonna like the TV show. The Walking Dead season 8 will not return until October, which is a bit upsetting, but it's just how it works. They are gonna start filming in May. But yeah, anyway guys, this is the end of the review. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't leave a like and a comment down below to see what other comic book... Actually, if you'd like me to start collecting other comic books and reviewing them, then I will be much appreciated. Please leave a comic down below. I might do Attack on Titan, or the manga of Attack on Titan, or other Robert Kirkman creations like Invincible, just any more like Science Dog or something. Just let me know in the comments. Don't forget to share this video on all social media. If Skybound actually watch this, or Image, then just hope you liked my thoughts and whatnot. But anyway guys, I will see you guys in the next video. I'll see you later.